Hi everyone, Sam Mackay here from Enterprise DNA. Today I want to highlight one of the most innovative visualization ideas I think I've seen in a dashboard, a Power BI report for quite some time. So we run the Power BI challenge at Enterprise DNA. So if you're not aware of that, we run it on the Enterprise DNA forum. You can participate if you're part of our have access to our platform, or if you don't, so definitely check out for announcements there. But we have been getting some incredible submissions, and one of them in a recent challenge that was based on HR consultation insights was from Diana, one of our members, and it was a real page turner. Pardon the pun, but basically it enabled you to visually showcase like you were flicking through a book or flicking through some pages in your report. Okay. And so, in and amongst a really insightful report, right? So, all of these, some of you might think, well, why would we want to create something that looks like this? It all comes down to making sure you, first of all, have great insights, right? That's the first and foremost what you need to solve. But then getting creative around that is really going to be what wows your consumers, right? It's what's going to get them coming back, okay? And I think Diana really ticked all the boxes here, and she actually won the challenge. She won Power BI Challenge 3 because not only was it really innovative around and creative around the visualizations, but the insights were also really high quality and really easy to understand and to use. Great, and I'll talk through it in a little bit. But this video I really want to just focus on the technique used to actually do this sort of page turning look to your report. So I think it's pretty cool. But if I just click on this, you'll see that there is a lot of great things done here, right? There's simplicity in colors, which I love, right? There's not an overload, and the color palette works. It all works in really well together. It's easy to understand just with these icons, what you're looking at and what insights you're actually you need to consume, what you need to take away. There's some key figures which are represented well. There's some grids around each aspect of the report, right? So we've got a grid here, we've got a grid down here, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of it follows a lot of my best practices, which I've been talking about for quite some time. Okay, but let's now have a look at the Power BI report itself. Okay, so what you can do here is you can look at one page, and then I'm in Power BI desktop here. So if I want a bookmark to work, because it's using bookmarks, right? That's how this all works. If I want this to work, I need to hold down Control. If you were online, you would literally just need to click this and it would work. But what it does is I can click through here. I can click on this. Oh, I'm actually on the trend table, so it's not working. So it takes you through and it looks like you're in a new page, right? And then I want to go to the summary page and I can click on that, and then that takes me to a new page as well. So you're changing the way your page looks every time you're making a selection, and so the user really knows, they're on the summary page. How can they navigate? Yeah, it's just it's a great navigation feature, right? Sometimes navigation features are all on one page, but this navigation feature is sort of dynamically across various different pages, right? So first of all, how did Diana actually get it looking like this? Now, what she did is, if I just jump back here, what she did, I think it highlights it here, the report design. For this, I used PowerPoint to create the background, and after sketching it out on paper. So what she did was, none of this is actually built inside of Power BI. It's a background created in PowerPoint, and then images of the backgrounds differ for each different page, right? So I can't click on any of this. All of this is just an image embedded into the background from PowerPoint with these half circles here embedded into that image, right? The only thing that has not been is this text, right? Because somehow we need to call a bookmark, right? So what we can do here is I'll show you. So you see bookmarks, right? I'll click on bookmarks. Actually, no, we haven't. Have we not used bookmarks here? Actually, so I'll just click on this and I'll show you. So action. Right. So we don't even need bookmarks. We used to need this, but they've obviously made an update to that's cool. They've made an update to this recently where there's a number of different actions, right? So it looked like page navigation. Page navigation never used to be there, but now it's there because it was quite a common feature to be able to want to jump between different pages, right? And so instead of having to do all this fancy work around bookmarks, all you need to do now is create, and you can use any element. You can use an image, you can use a text box, etc. So what she's done is she's used a text box, and then when you select that text box, it says, okay, well, which page, when someone selects that particular text box or hovers over here and selects it, what page do you want to go to? And in this particular case, if I go and and click it, I go to the detail page, right? And so just to double check that, so I'll go action, page navigation. There's none because I don't want to go to a particular page when I'm on this particular page, right? So it's quite interesting. Then if I want to go summary here, page navigation summary. If I want to go to the trend, page navigation trend. So it's very easy to do once you actually have the background there. So actually not that difficult, right? It's just about creativity. Now, what we also have in the forum, which I just want to jump to, is that another one of our Enterprise DNA members, Walter, actually thought it was such a cool technique he wanted to create it himself. So I'll make sure all of these links are also placed around the video so that you can make sure you can navigate to these really easy. I mean, you can very easily go to our forum and search for these things. You see here that we've got this search button. Just type in the details that you're seeing on the screen if you want to navigate to it to read it a bit more closer. But Walter has actually gone step by step how you actually create these shapes inside of PowerPoint, how you then actually go and create the PowerPoint images, and then how you then embed those into a PBIX file. So amazing work there. And another thing I just want to highlight before I round off here is that what Diana has also done, because there was so much chatter around this particular technique, is that you can actually do this all within Power BI. So check out this different design here. You could create this particular look directly in Power BI because you're just using rectangles and numbers, etc. Right? And so this is sort of like it's along the same theme, just a different way to create it. So I mean, you could within here. You could insert, say, a shape like a rectangle down the side here, do all the same things but not have an image embedded in the background, and just utilize what is natively inside of Power BI desktop. So I thought that was again another cool way that you could utilize this technique. Okay, so don't get me wrong, you don't have to do something like this. I think it's just a really innovative idea. To make your analysis really stand out. Like, this is even more impressive when you actually put it into the online service, because someone could it's just so intuitive, right? Someone could just come into your report and then have to click on here. They don't have to click between pages. Immediately it visually looks more compelling from a navigation point of view. You're actually really building a report. You're building a reporting app, but obviously, this creativity in your reports doesn't mean anything unless your insights are of a really good quality, right? And you're ticking a lot of the other boxes around your visualization. So that is, no more important. It is important in every development you do. Okay, so even though you might embed this, you can't forget the rest, right? This is basically the icing on top of a high quality Power BI report that is going to engage consumers in your insights. Okay, so I'm going to wrap things up. Hope you liked that one. Not as hard as you thought, right? Not as hard as you thought. Just a bit of creativity. So definitely throw the video if you like. If you enjoyed learning about this technique, and also enjoyed learning about what Diana did around this particular report. And don't forget to subscribe to Enterprise DNA TV. Got plenty of really good insights, techniques coming up that we're gonna share. We're really going to expand on some of the just incredible work that is coming in through the Power BI challenges. So many great ideas. So looking forward to reviewing more of those submissions in the future. Okay, all the best. Take care. Look forward to next time.